Business Calculus, Topic 2, Homework Problems 9 and 10. Here we're trying to find the average rate of change for this function for a is 1 and h is 1. Then we'll try to find the arc again when h is 0.1, h is 0.01, and etc. I'll give you about 3 right here. Alright, so the average rate of change function is found by taking the function f of a plus h minus f of a all over h. Okay, a plus h is replaced, for all x's, you're going to replace all the x's with a plus h. So when you replace the x with a plus h, we get a plus h squared all over 4. Then minus, and this says replace all the x's with a's. So when you replace this x with an a, you'll get a squared all over 4. And then everything over h. Now, how to put this in the calculator. This numerator, we must open up a parenthesis, and then we type in this parenthesis, and then the a plus h, close parenthesis. Here we're going to square that. Division, 4, subtraction, a squared, division, 4. Then we're going to close the numerator with a parenthesis, and then division, and then h. Alright, so first let's establish on our calculators that a is 1 and h is 1. So let's do that. So 1 store alpha a, enter. Then 1 store alpha h, enter. Alright, now we'll type everything in. Open parenthesis, alpha a plus alpha h, close parenthesis, second power, division, 4, subtract alpha a to the power 2, division, 4, close parenthesis, division, where is the alpha h? There we go. And we press enter, and we get 0.75. So here our arc is 0.75. Okay. All right. Now let's do this again. This time we want h to be 0.1. So I'm going to type 0.1 store alpha h, and then enter. And then I want to put the equation back in, so I'm going to go up to the equation, highlight it, press enter, and now it's here. Press enter, and now I get 0.525 for my average rate of change. 0.525. Okay. Alright, this time I want my h to be 0.01, so let's store that into h, enter. Okay, now it's in there. Now I want to go back to my formula, so I'll go up there and enter. It's back in. Press enter again, and this time I get 0.5025. So my arc now is 0.5025. Okay, and then you just keep that process up for smaller and smaller h's. Next, number 10. Number 10, once again, we want to find the arc for a is 4, and h is 1, h is 0.1, h is 0.01, and then we're going to continue that pattern and find all the arcs for that, or the average rates of change. Okay, so the average rate of change will be made from the formula f of a plus h minus f of a all over h. In this particular case, everywhere we see an x, we're going to put an a plus h. So instead of 6 over x, this is going to be 6 over a plus h. Then the negative, and f of a means everywhere we see an x, we're going to put an a. So 6 over a. And that's all over h. Now how will this be typed in? The numerator needs a parenthesis. So open parenthesis, then 6, the division sign, and then open parenthesis for this denominator, open parenthesis, a plus h, close parenthesis, then subtraction, 6, division, a. Then we're going to close the entire numerator with a parenthesis, hit our division, and then H. Alright, so let's put that in. Oh, we have to make sure A is 4 and H is 1. So let's take care of that first. Let's see. 4 store into alpha A, and then 1 store that into alpha H. Alright, now we can begin putting in the function. Let's see. Parenthesis 6, division, open parenthesis, alpha A plus alpha H, close parenthesis, minus 6, division, A, alpha A, close parenthesis, division, alpha H. Okay. Enter. And we get negative 0.3. Okay, so negative 0.3 for that first arc. Now let's change now. Let's take 0.1 and store that into alpha H. Okay, there it is. Now we're going to put our formula back in. Press enter. There it is. And enter again. And now we get negative 0.3658. Negative 3658. Let's just make that 66. Okay. Alright. Next, we want H to be 0.01. So 0.01. Let's store that into alpha H. And then bring back our formula. Again, there it is. Hit enter. And this time we got 0.3740. So I'll just say 374. Negative 0.374. Alright. Hope that helps.